what's going on in Cleveland is an abject slap in the face, spit in the face, and the biggest middle finger that I could think of at any point in time to a fan base. Nobody wants Deshaun Watson out there playing football, including Deshaun Watson. Including Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson does not want to play football. They are forcing him to be on the field to everybody's dismay. And the reason why I find it offensive, the reason why I think every football fan, specifically every football fan, but every sports fan in general should find it offensive, is because it is another example of these billionaires not caring about us, but also wanting us to still support them, wanting us to still buy their jerseys, wanting us to pay for parking, wanting us to orientate our entire Sundays around the product that they are quote unquote providing. Your entire fan base does not want to see this man on the field. And mind you, me and you, we called this a year ago. We said he's going to be the starter last year. We said this coming into this season in our preseason preview. The quarterback competition is a sham. It's a farce. He's going to start. There's 5 reasons why he's going to start. We said this all. 1, he's making $55 million. 2, he's making $55 million. 3, 4, and 5. He's making $55 million. I know this. And it shouldn't matter anymore. After that press conference that grown-ass man gave, which was basically spitting in the faces of all his fans, trying to gaslight his fans into saying, y'all are doing me wrong. Like, you haven't been an abject disaster for the past 3 seasons. An eyesore in every sense. And they're still going to put this man out there because of ego. Because they cannot let all the money that they are paying him go to waste. Y'all have to boycott this. We as fans have to put an end to all of this nonsense. We can't let them keep getting away with this, Rod. What do you say to this?
Oh, no, Herbie, man. Listen, at the end of the day, I feel bad for the Browns fans because obviously there's nothing they can do about this situation. But it just goes to show you, Herbie, it will always be about the money. We have seen the absolute abysmal product we get on the field with Deshaun Watson when he's playing, Herbie. And ever since he was exposed for the masseuses, Herbie, it looks like he lost his powers, like Samson losing his hair. So at the end of the day, you guys, they spent all this money on a quarterback who is now washed, and because they still have to pay him, they're gonna trot him out there, despite the fact that they went and draft Herbie. What was the point of drafting 2 quarterbacks in a draft just to start Deshaun Watson? Like, what was the point? Like, it's just, listen, man, it's a shame, really, because we see that Cleveland fans are just about done with this. You have your small portion of the fan base that's just like, fuck it, whatever. They know there's nothing they can do. Put the best quarterback out there, which who knows with the Browns, they haven't looked good at all. But man, listen, dude, it's a shame, dude. And honestly, I'm pretty sure anyway, even though they're going to start Deshaun, he's not gonna. I don't think he's finishing out the season as a starter. I think probably a few weeks in, and I know it's not about that, but at the end of the day, they're gonna try to milk as much as they can out of him.
Of course.
And it's just
Of course. Listen, I understand the play. You can always go to Shedeur Sanders. They know that. Deshaun is going to play maybe 3 games. And Deshaun is going to make sure that he is contributing to making sure he only plays 3 games. He's going to be bad on purpose. He's going to be terrible on purpose. He's going to make it to where it's like, y'all have to get me off this field. He's going to play his part in the role.
He's going to be a premium point shaver, Herbie.
But the problem is it's not about them or Deshaun. At the end of the day, you are supposed to care about what your fans want. Like, I see Joey. Joey, I appreciate you being in the chat. This is not about Shedeur. Like, you having a comment right here. and Shador was the worst quarterback in the NFL last season. Who cares? The entire fan base does not want to see Deshaun Watson. You're so at you. We are the customer. We're the consumer. You're supposed to listen to us. It's a two-way street. Or we know it's actually not a two-way street. We know it's a one-way street. But you're at least supposed to pretend. You cannot make it this obvious that you truly do not care about us. That's why I say it's not about just Browns fans. It's about fans in general. If y'all let this jackass, Jimmy Haslam, get away with this bullcrap, it's going to give carte blanche to all 32 owners to do the same thing in their own specific way. The fans listened. No, I say don't. Stephen Ross listened to the fans, and he got Tua the F up out of here. Because he knew I can't lose my fans. So you got to go, dog. I will take $100 million cap hit between 2 seasons to get you out of my city because my fans want you out of my city. That is what it's about. Look at this, dog. Browns fans react angrily to Deshaun Watson starting at QB. I quote, this is a quote. It's a slap in the face, dog. Cleveland don't got nothing to be happy about. Y'all taking this away from them too, dog. Come on, man.
Oh my God! Hey, Joey says, "What does the locker room want?" I'm pretty sure they don't want a washed up fucking guy. Herbie, I don't think. I don't. I think the locker room would probably roll the dice with Shador more than Watson.
Your whole argument is a conspiracy. This is Monken's decision. I can only bring you the water, dog. I'm sorry, bro. I can't make you drink, fam. I can't make you drink. If you really believe that, then you decided to be a fan of football yesterday. You haven't learned how the NFL works. You're not a student of the 70-year history of the NFL, going back to the merger. You're not a fan. You haven't been a fan long enough. You haven't read enough. You haven't watched enough NFL films to understand what is actually at play here. You just can't be if you truly believe that. You can't be. Because at the end of the day, look at this stuff, man. Like, this is what the fans are saying, bro. This is what the fans are saying, dog. And damn, hey, behind the paywall, I ain't paying that dollar. Sorry. Sorry, we ain't doing that. We not doing that. You ain't getting that $1.99 out of me. You ain't getting that $1.99 out of me. But if you could find that just put fans Deshaun Watson. There's quotes, people saying we're not happy about this. You have people quoted in the article saying I have been a fan. I've bought season tickets for 27 years. This is the first time that I'm not gonna renew because I'm that mad about their decision to start Deshaun Watson. You have people saying beaten to the death. Like, I've been a Browns fan through all of the worst parts of being a Browns fan. Somebody in that article said, this is even worse than losing the team. This is even worse than losing the team. I feel worse about this than I did when we lost our team. And our team literally packed up their bags and went to Baltimore. We can't let these billionaires get away with this, dog. We cannot. Like, we got somebody in the chat that really think Todd Monken, a career coordinator, actually has any say in this. Todd Monken.
Well, hey, listen, man. My boy Joey said he watched Super Bowl I. And then, hey, my boy, take your medication, man. Yeah.
If you seen Super Bowl I, if you seen the Chiefs and the Packers or whatever it was back then, hey, man, you are walking in a cane, dog. I'm sorry. You are in a wheelchair. You're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. But you can't believe that Todd Monken, a guy who was so desperate that he took the Browns head coaching job, knowing that he was walking into a house on fire, actually has say in this. He doesn't. That came from upstairs, man. And again, if you want to be a Browns fan, cool. You want to support your team no matter what, through thick and thin. If you are more devout to marriage vows to the team than your actual spouse, like if you apply that logic to the team and not your spouse, live your life, dog. Live your life. But to the other 31 fan bases and fans of those teams, please pay attention to what's going on. We cannot let them win like this, dog. We cannot let them win like this, dog. We cannot let them win like this. Any last words before we move on, Rod?
Listen, Herbie, it's unfortunate, but it never changes. The NFL never changes, man. It's the good old boy system, man, and you know how that goes.
Absolutely. And thank you, because that gives me a perfect opportunity to transition into my next topic, which is the good old boy system working like the good old boy system.